To them, they did me a favor. I might be naive, but I would defend my own to the very end and with the whole of me. I got married a virgin and quite early, specifically at 21. I had a sweet girl, but 5 years later, I lost my husband. It was soul crushing because I was so young with a baby. Thanks to my mom, I was able to bounce back. At 31, I met someone, a single and young guy who hasn't been married before at that. He loved me and my child. In fact, he adored her. He was 37 but has never been married. We dated for 18 months because I didn't want to rush into marriage. And afterwards, we got married. At first, his family opposed the marriage, but he insisted. His younger brother to come to the house whenever he's on breaks from school. He's in his third year. Since I know my daughter isn't their blood, I don't force things. I also don't expect much from them. My husband's brother always insists on bathing her. I'm a very careful mom. I'm not a careless woman. I pay close attention to whatever that has to do with my baby girl. So I told him whenever he wants to bathe her, I'll be the one to wash her private area myself. At first, he felt offended. I told my husband so he could explain my reasons. Then he calmed down. This past Christmas 2024, he came as usual to spend the festive season with us. One of those days, we had guests, and I was attending to them. I needed my daughter to help me with something. I looked for her around the rooms and I found her in my brother in law's room. He was working on my girl, like he was putting his fingers into her private area. I screamed. The glass cups I held on the tray fell from my hands. I can tell you that till date, I can't get that image off my head. It felt like I was dreaming. She was just 7 years old, for God's sakes. My husband, his brother, was dumbfounded, including the guest. I didn't know when I gave him a dirty slap. After a week, my husband arrested him, and his family were furious that he chose a second hand wife and a daughter that isn't his blood over his own brother. At the moment, his mom and dad said they've disowned him, and even his other siblings just practically cut all ties with him. I sort of feel bad because I really don't want to cause any problems or separate him from his family because there's nothing without family. But for my child, I'm willing to stand against all else.